Imagine walking into a crowded room. As you move through the space, every hidden intention and suppressed emotion is visible like an open book. To achieve that level of situational awareness, you need a system. We are going to walk through a 3-step protocol that allows you to read people, analyze their behavioral patterns, and predict their next move before they make it. A word of warning before we start. Partial knowledge of these techniques often backfires. If you misread a physical signal, you will make incorrect assumptions, leaving you entirely open to manipulation. Mastering observation shifts your role in a conversation. You stop passively reacting to what people say, and you start actively steering the interaction based on what they actually think. Step 1 is mapping the baseline. Start by choosing a subject you interact with regularly, like a friend or a family member, and observe them in a neutral, stress-free environment where they feel completely comfortable. Log 3 metrics: talking speed, resting posture, and eye contact. Establish their auditory baseline. Notice the rhythm of their calm speech. Next, map their physical baseline by looking at the even expansion of their breathing and whether their shoulders are naturally relaxed. The most common mistake here is staring. If the subject notices you watching them, their behavior will artificially change. Use your peripheral vision and maintain natural conversational eye contact to gather this data without alerting them. You have successfully mapped their baseline when you can close your eyes and perfectly visualize them at 100% comfort. Without this precise baseline, you cannot spot a behavioral deviation. You will be left guessing, which leads directly to false assumptions. Step 2 is deploying calculated silence. The technique involves asking a question and then, immediately after the subject finishes answering, completely withholding your response. Your physical execution must remain perfectly calm. Hold gentle, neutral eye contact. Do not nod or say a word, and do not shift your weight. Just look at them. This creates immediate, compounding psychological pressure. The subject's internal stress rises rapidly as they wait for social validation. Humans naturally hate dead air. To relieve tension, they become physically fidgety and rush to fill the void with more words. In that panicked over-explaining phase, subjects routinely drop their guard. They will offer hidden context, expose insecurities, and reveal details they intended to keep secret. The technique only fails if you break first. If you give in to your discomfort and speak, the pressure dissipates and you lose the advantage. Weaponized silence inverts the leverage of a conversation. Instead of working to extract information, the subject unmasks themselves to relieve their own psychological pressure. Step 3 is hunting for deviations. Introduce a slightly stressful topic and aggressively watch for their normal behavior to fracture. Look for cognitive dissonance. This occurs when a person's spoken words contradict their physical body language. Scan for micro-expressions. This compares a genuine, relaxed smile with a forced one. Notice the downward tension at the corners of the forced lips. Next, check for macro deviations. This overlay targets a classic word-to-body mismatch. The subject claims to be fine, but flashing indicators highlight their crossed arms and rigid shoulders. Their closed posture tells the actual story. Expand your focus to secondary environmental tells. Watch how they interact with nearby objects. Sudden nervous fidgeting with a pen or deliberately placing their phone face down are clear physical deviations. Over time, you will start linking specific physical triggers to recurring mental states. If a subject consistently touches their neck right before making an excuse, you can anticipate that excuse the moment their hand moves. Indexing these predictable physical deviations allows you to anticipate emotional states. You strip away their social camouflage, rendering their true intentions completely visible. You now have the analytical tools to look past the social masks worn by the vast majority of people you interact with. To lock these skills in, you need to apply them. Here is your 24-hour observation challenge. Select exactly one method from today's protocol. Map a friend's baseline, deploy the silence trick during a conversation, or run an eye test to spot cognitive dissonance. Run the test today. Then go to the comments below and report your raw data. Detail exactly what you observed. I will be reviewing the results and breaking down the best observations in our next video. Relying only on the words people speak leaves you reacting to the narrative they want to project. Observing physical reality gives you the leverage to navigate social dynamics on your